freedom is espousing, as is in the name, freedom, and a part of that is to promote a free economy, free markets, and an integral part of that is competition. At cheaper prices, or you do not get more choice, or you do not unleash this creativity in the economy, then maybe there is something wrong with the way in which it is framed. And that is much of what the discussion today will be about. How do you frame competition? Is competition a complete free-for-all where everybody competes on all levels and there are no rules? I think probably not. But once you start to establish rules, you have to become very careful, because it's easy to either under-regulate or over-regulate. So how do you find the exact balance on how to regulate?
President Aquino sent a clear signal when, during his first State of the Nation address in 2010, he flagged competition policy as one of his priorities within the larger context of economic reform and good governance. I quote, "It is the government duty to ensure that the market is fair for all. No monopolies, no cartel that kill competition. We need an antitrust law that will give life to this principle."
Statutes, that's not the point. It's to try to help you understand what is competition law about. The norms relating to conduct, collaboration between competitors, very, very important. These are very important relationships, but this is often where it leads to what's called abuse. I give you a special deal in such a way you will never consider my competitor. This is exactly what happened in the Intel case in the European Union. To say, you know, we are entitled as our economy to grow to make sure the benefits of the economy are disseminated throughout the economy. That it's not only the rich get super rich.
We were able to pass the bill already in the House. I was able to shepherd it through, and you know, third reading, sometimes there are too many things that are being taken up in Congress. And one of the tactics that you do is when everybody is not listening, then you come up with your... And I was able to succeed in that in the...
The reason why I'm here is competition policy. We always wanted that. I would also like to say, yes, we have been arguing along this line for a long time. And Tony, you know that we've always been saying also, I'd rather have no law than a bad law.
So the question in my mind is that why isn't the government do anything about these monopolies, which it very well can dismantle on its own. And so the question is whether the unmet will applies only to certain sectors, but it doesn't apply to other sectors.
Commission, the Competition Commission, is precisely only to have primacy in matters of competition policy and competition matters. But everything else will be handled by the usual regulatory agencies, so there will be no conflict.
Enforcing selectively what laws are good enough for enforcement, what laws need tweaking. Again, on the basic model that even if a working law, even a perfect law, at the end of the day it has to be enforced. It has to be the implementing people, the team, you and I together will make it work.
People want to create obstacles to small businesses. That's what competition law can help small businesses, right?
So business can be abused, and so I think that the important thing for competition policy is to precisely guard that such behavior perhaps will be proscribed.
But I guess the challenge is how you translate and articulate the message that competition is key, as in it is essential to economic growth.
I think the fundamental benefit of consumers is really greater choice and lower prices. Almost always in every country that has competition laws, one of the most major problems is things like price fixing and output restriction and the reduction of choice. And what competition laws do is to promote greater choice, lower prices, and greater output.